An 8-year-old boy is still in critical condition after being caught in the middle of gunfire. Good evening, I'm Calvin Sneed.
And I'm Latricia Thomas. Today, Stephanie Sanastasi spoke to the surgeon who treated that little boy moments after he arrived at the hospital. Stephanie.
Calvin, Latricia, police and surgeons say it's becoming more common for kids to show up at a hospital with a gunshot wound. And almost every time, they're not even the intended target. They're just caught up in a lifestyle associated with gun violence, something one local doctor wants to stop. Devastating is really the only word pediatric surgeon Dr. Dave Bhattacharya can use as he describes what it's like to see an 8-year-old show up here with a gunshot wound.
I just think this is becoming more and more prevalent.
And he's right.
Just per capita, the number of gunshot wounds under the age of 15 years old in Chattanooga alone is striking.
According to Chattanooga Police, from January 2013 to December 2016, 70 children suffered from a gunshot. Only 3 of these shootings were accidental, and that doesn't include that 8-year-old boy.
Nothing pisses off cops like bad guys who harm children.
Police say the little boy from Thursday night was riding in the car with his mom when he got hit by a bullet.
This will definitely be one that I'll remember for a long time, probably never forget.
Something Dr. Bhattacharya says is never easy for him to process.
This is what you're trained to do, but I don't know that anybody's ever trained to deal with an 8-year-old who's been shot.
A lot of times it leaves him and his co-workers questioning who would do this. Dr. Bhattacharya often tries to seek guidance from other surgeons with more experience than him. He says just this weekend he asked,
when does this get better, or how can you move forward? And he says you never move forward. They're just notches that keep on you.
Now he's figuring out ways he can help this and hopefully put an end to the violence. He's meeting with police officers and health officials to create a plan. They've talked about maybe going door to door and checking homes for guns. But one thing they all know for sure, shooting violence has become a public health hazard.
When you have a child who's been devastated by a single gunshot wound, it's really, really hard to say that this is okay.
Dr. Bhattacharya says the 8-year-old boy had another operation today. He's still in the ICU and on a ventilator, but he should make a full recovery. Latricia.
Stephanie, that is good news. Thank you. Police arrested LeBron Brown. They say he's the one responsible for shooting that little boy.